sure you forget. I grew up with the NES. I know difficulty. I play Who Framed Roger Fucking Rabbit.
Oh, that rabbit. Hey! Guards, Robin Hood is attacking the castle. Duh. It said I was supposed to strike him with a sword. But this happens instead. And now they're trying to shoot their machine guns, arrows at me. 2 more bags of gold, which I will never use. And with the guard finally killed. Let's get in the castle before I get in that fight yet again. Yes, it has happened again.
I'm not surprised.
So yes, what was our mission to save Maid Marian? But what's this? It's her.
Oh, good lord, it's like that fat lady from Men in Tights. Hilda. Sorry, I'm gonna call her Hilda.
Boo Dilda. Yes. And inside here, thank goodness a potion. Thank goodness for potions. It's the only thing I have to thank for now.
I feel bad for that horse.
Oh, speaking of horses, we can drop the saddles now. We have no need for saddles for the rest of the game. And we could probably get rid of all those notes too. You can't eat the empty flask, Big. You cannot eat the empty flask. How dare you even think of
My
the
question is, why the hell are you even trying?
Because I thought it was full.
You drink from a flask. You don't eat the flask. What are you, a freaking goat?
Or desperate times, desperate measures, sure. Because there seems to be a very bad food shortage in England.
Well, yeah, that's because you have idiot leaders eating it all.
That would be Prince John, ladies and gentlemen.
Hence why all the bathrooms are now known as John's.
Well, there goes my joke I was going to make near the end of the video. Or the playthrough, rather. Instead, I get archered. And it's very irritating. Search the bookshelves. You will find nothing of interest. Because Robin Hood does not like to read. He does like to crawl in mysterious corners. That's not the point. Ah, another key, randomly lying on the floor. Thank goodness.
And this is why Robin Hood's an idiot.
Well,
They're not Robin Hood, but, you know, the king's involved, because they just leave important items just lying around. Where did we put this key, sir? On the floor!
Apparently this is not the key I need to open that door. So back to searching I shall go.
This is not the key you're looking for.
Hey, here's another key. Are you sick of seeing keys yet? Well, start getting used to it. But is it going to be the right key? We shall find out the answer in just a moment. A red potion. Nice. What have we found out about red potions? Well, besides restoring 50.
Yes.
Wait a minute, where did my red potion go? I forgot. Did I forget to pick it up again? Yeah, I forgot to pick it up again. Because if I just look at it, it won't do anything interesting.
Mag, this ain't orange juice. You don't have to stare at it because it says concentrate.
Look at all those soldiers. They'll stop at nothing to get out in my way, even if it means killing each other in the process.
Well, I guess old Prince John put such a big bounty on your head, they're all fighting to get it.
And I still don't have the right key. So we gotta look for the left key by going right. I know that doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any dollars either.
Let's take a quick look at our map and see what you obviously see. A grid full of dead ends. It makes you want to grit your teeth.
Rather grit my teeth than grit it. Pretty sure that probably involved lots of brace wire and pain.
Oh, hello there. Here we go again. Are you tired of this scene? Well, too bad. It's back. With my teeny tiny amounts of health.
So tiny.
If they're any tinier, well, I'd have to eat my own mint to restore my own health. And useless gold. Hooray.
Never thought I'd hear that. Outside of a Final Fantasy game at the end game section.
And now Little John has turned Australian by talking about blooming. If I only had an onion to eat, that would be nice. So with what little supplies I have, allow me to continue on through this daggone. Oh, hello there. Doesn't this thing look familiar? We have a problem. In the next video, I will show you the solution. Exit. Well, check this out. It's the evil woman. She's different from the other evil women because she's a slightly different shade.
As we all know, if it's a different shade, it's a completely different NPC.
And now we have to defeat the horrible giant skeleton. How do we do that? Yes. With the Druid Dagger. You did remember to keep the Druid Dagger, didn't you?
No, considering I have no idea what the heck it is.
The Druid Dagger is the only thing that can hurt this skeleton. And however I am going to do this, I have no clue at the moment. Because we know my archery is ineffective. It hasn't been effective through almost this entire video.
And here I thought the only way to defeat the skeletons was to use a crushing weapon.
I have a crushing weapon, but it doesn't work. But how am I going to get past this thing without getting hit. By doing that very quickly. The only saving salvation is that he doesn't hit me for very much. Or just run up to it and rapidly hit it.
The A button, as you're all hearing right now.
That is incorrect, actually. It's the B button, because it's in my left hand. And for some reason, the witch combusts. That means blowed up. And now we have this guy. Oh dear, the sheriff. One quick moment. Hello there, you naughty, naughty sheriff. Would you like to... Oh dear, this man has a sexy mustache.
Do you mind? We've just been married. Yes, sir, I'm sorry. This wedding's gonna get an annulment.
Touche. So let's touche against our wonderful sheriff. As we fight in our wonderful table. But you don't want to be on the table, you want him on the table. So you can do this.
Come here, stab at ankles.
Yeah, what Big said. The thing you want to do is have him get on this table sometime and stab him from below. It doesn't matter if you have the high ground, because you want him to have the high ground. I know it doesn't make any sense. Neither does it when all your companions stand back either and watch you with this amazing duel.
Because it involves honor, they think you should beat him one-on-one, even though he's a complete inept idiot and doesn't realize he should point his sword down!
Getting him over here may be a little bit difficult, so you may have to go on the table for a second. Ignore the manners. Because when you're playing Robin Hood, there is no such thing as manners. Only tables.
Ladders and chairs. Oh my.
Tables, ladders, and chairs. This is not wrestling, sir.
Why not?
Because if it was up to Little John, he would have suplexed Robin Hood, and we wouldn't have much of a story.
If it was up to me, I'd be king.
It's good to be the king.
Prince John would have been the jester.
But no, instead Richard goes on this thing called the Crusades. For the sake of religion everywhere. I thought we got rid of the saddle. I thought I heard a horse. A little more provocation. Maybe. Yes, he just rolled into.
Sir, this isn't Final Fantasy. You can't just cast provoke.
Says who?
Says Robin Hood. He's a thief. His class doesn't have provoke.
Well, mayhaps I should goad him into going forward. And with that, our wonderful sheriff has been wonderfully defeated and left gasping. Oh, hello, Marion. All you had to do is say no during the marriage. You know that? even though 10 men would have been hung. Oh, great. Another wedding. Can you guess that wedding?
Well, gee, maybe it's because Loxley's finally getting himself a bit of the pie.
Is there any man who should play this game?
Yes.
Well, then, we have an interruption, sir.
Who interrupts my wedding, you sucker? About to get laid over here.
Why is His Highness himself, King Richard?
Hey, Rick, where were you a couple hours ago?
That's a good question.
Don't give me no lip about the Crusades, I ain't gonna hear it.
He wants to give away the bride. She was already taken away, sir.
Bologna. Salami. Pastrami. Fettuccine Alfredo.
And now, as simple as that, even without getting rings, Robin Hood may now kiss the bride. In the most epic kiss in video game history, the headbutt. And he lived happily ever after. Well, how's that for an ending?
Leaves something to be desired. But at least Robin got the...
Yes, he got the. And well,
yes.
I am pressing buttons and nothing is happening. So we have gone back to repeat the ending. Really? Just in case you missed anything. Yes, you can press the buttons to make this go by faster. And have the return of the epic headbutt.
Why would we want to see the headbutt again? Have you seen the ending once?
Alrighty then. Final thoughts on the game, Big. You've seen some of the videos.
Well, you have to give it the issue that it was on the NES. So, of course, you know, some limitations are going to be prevalent. But maybe they should have worked on, you know, the fighting!
Yes, having 4 different play modes. One of those used maybe twice. Yeah, not really working on everything else. And no reason to use gold, other than the fighter that you hire to train, Cough. Makes no sense. The control could have used a lot of work. The graphics, well, even in their tone, look pretty good. But otherwise, it gives nothing for us to give positive marks to.
Nope.
So, thanks again for watching.
Got good ratings back then.
And if you ever do find yourself in tights, remember to sing like a true Loxley.
We are in! I'm in tight!
I'm so sorry.